Gentleman by day, gentleman by night, a man who stands for truth, justice, equity, and fairness. My name officially is Merit J. Merit is spelled Merit. J is spelled Jay. And if Merit J is too difficult for you, you can just say MJ. That's me. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. A few things to get out of the way before we get to talk about, Throwback Thursday, which we've got two interesting questions. First question is, which was the first trophy you celebrated since you began supporting your favorite football club? That's the current football club you're supporting now. Since you joined them, which trophy was the first one you celebrated as a fan of that club? And the other question is, which has been the most important, the most special trophy that your club has won since you started supporting them? Hey. It's very easy. It's a personal thing. Two people can be supporting the same club, but one might have started supporting the club before the other one, so they might not have the same answer. You can also have the same answer. Feel free to share your thoughts with us anyways. Let's just throw it back to the good old days when clubs were winning trophies. Not the ones now that they're struggling to qualify for Champions League and fighting to avoid relegation. Let's bring back the good old days when your club was your club and your club used to win trophies and people used to respect your club. Anyway, like I said, a few things to get out of the way before we get back to Throwback Football, where we'll be getting your thoughts and you'll be sharing your thoughts with us on that topic. Let's get you up to speed with what happened in the FIFA Club World Cup over the last 24 hours. Now, the FIFA Club World Cup continues to excite people from across the world. There were about 4 matches played from 5 p.m. yesterday till 2 a.m. this morning, kickoff times for those fixtures. And here are the results as it happened. Manchester City beat Wydad Athletic Club of Morocco by 2-0. Phil Foden scored the very first goal in that game for Manchester City. Inside the opening minutes, inside the first 2 minutes, he scored. And then Jeremy Doku, just 3 minutes before halftime, made it 2-0. And that was all. That was all there was, except for a red card to Rico Lewis in the 88th minute. Manchester City fired as many as 15 shots. Only 6 of them were on target. And, of course, as you expect, they bossed the game in terms of possession, passes completed, passing accuracy, and every other unimportant statistic. The most important statistic is that you won the game, 2-0. Kudos to Man City. Real Madrid versus Al Hilal ended in a 1-1 draw. It was a really exciting game, especially from an Al Hilal's perspective. I think they played the better football yesterday. I think if there was going to be a winner, it was supposed to be Al Hilal, but they shared the spoils, 1-1 apiece. Gonzalo Garcia, who was deputizing for the sick Kylian Mbappe, we heard that Kylian Mbappe was ill. Gonzalo Garcia deputized for him, and he scored the opening goal of the game in the 34th minute for Real Madrid. But Ruben Neves, the former Wolverhampton Wanderers captain, struck from the penalty spot for Al Hilal in the 41st minute to draw level. And I think that's nothing short of what they deserve. Real Madrid had an opportunity to win it with a penalty late into the game, but Federico Valverde had his penalty saved by Yacine Bounou, the Al Hilal goalkeeper. RB Salzburg beat Pachuca of Mexico by 2-0. Oscar Gluck got the first goal for RB Salzburg, and then Pachuca equalized through Brian Gonzalez before Karim Onisiwo got the winning goal for RB Salzburg in the 76th minute. So congratulations to the Austrian side. Their first ever appearance at a FIFA World Cup, FIFA Club World Cup. They got their first victory in the bag as well. Juventus, the Italian giants, beat Al Ain of Qatar by 5-0. Randall Kolo Muani scored 2 goals, one in the 11th minute and one in first half stoppage time. We also saw Francisco Conceição score 2 goals, and Kenan Yildiz score 1 goal. The exciting thing for me in this Juventus win was that all the goals were scored by exciting young talent. Kenan Yildiz is a phenomenal talent. Francisco Conceição also is proving his mettle, and Randall Kolo Muani, who is on loan from PSG. They're trying to make that deal a permanent stay. Later today by 5 p.m., Palmeiras of Brazil will take on Al Ahly of Egypt, and then at 8 p.m. Inter Miami of Lionel Messi. Inter Miami will take on FC Porto at 8 p.m. There will be a game between Seattle Sounders of the United States and Atletico de Madrid by 11 p.m. And then 2 a.m. tomorrow morning, we'll see Paris Saint-Germain in the second game at the FIFA Club World Cup play against Brazil's Botafogo. So that's me keeping you up to speed with what's going on at the FIFA Club World Cup. More excitement to come. Trust them on that. They will give you exciting football. Now, a little bit of transfer market stories. Pablo Sarabia, the Spanish international, has joined Al Arabi on a 2-year deal. Barcelona yesterday officially unveiled confirmed the signing of goalkeeper Juan Garcia from local rivals El Espanyol on a contract that was believed to be worth 25 million euros. That's what Espanyol said, right? And rumors from the transfer market now. There's an update from Victor Gyökeres. We've been told that he has refused to have clear-the-air talks with Sporting and threatens to go on strike as he tries to force a move to either Arsenal or Manchester United. This is according to reports from some British tabloids. Tomorrow now, the club will come and tell us that there's nothing like that. There's nothing like that. Anyway, Newcastle United want to sign England forward Marcus Rashford on loan, but Manchester United would prefer to sell him permanently. Liverpool are reportedly prepared to break the British transfer record to sign Newcastle and Sweden striker Alexander Isak this summer. Now, that would be a blockbuster move. And if Liverpool sign Florian Wirtz and Alexander Isak, then every other Premier League club should forget about the league title. Just hustle for FA Cup and Carabao Cup. So I think that's basically it. No major deal confirmed in the last 24 hours as far as football transfers go across Europe's big leagues, not just Premier League teams now. All we've been hearing in the last 24 hours are rumors. They say this one will go here. They say this one is angry with his club and all this kind of things. Nothing concrete yet. So we'll move straight to our throwback question on the show today. Throwback Thursday, and we're rolling back the years to the good old days when, clubs used to win trophies. Last season, we had so many trophy-less clubs. So many. In the Premier League, in La Liga, in Italian Serie A, Bundesliga, there were so many trophy-less clubs. I mean, big clubs that went trophy-less last season. AS Roma went trophy-less. Inter Milan went trophy-less. For Inter, it was agonizing. They finished second on the last day of the league. They had the opportunity to still win the league on the last day. They lost it. And then lost the Champions League final to Paris Saint-Germain in an embarrassing fashion. So, trophyless Inter Milan, trophyless Juventus, trophyless... Well, AC Milan won a trophy. The Supercoppa Italiana, they beat Inter Milan in the final and won that trophy. Napoli won the league. In Germany, trophyless Borussia Dortmund, In Spain, trophyless Real Madrid, trophyless Atletico Madrid. In Spain, trophyless everybody except Barcelona. Every other team there, trophyless for last season. I talk about Italy. In France, every other person except Paris Saint-Germain, trophyless. That's the Olympique Marseille, Olympique Lyon, all the other teams, Monaco, trophyless. And then in England, the only teams that won trophies in England, Crystal Palace won the FA Cup. Newcastle United won the Carabao Cup. Tottenham also won the Europa League. Liverpool won the league title. And Chelsea won the Conference League. The rest of the other teams, trophyless. I don't want to mention names now, because some people, if I mention names now, they say, But every other person, Manchester United, Brighton, Aston Villa, plus every other team that went trophyless, every other person went trophyless. So now, let's put that behind us. Let's put back the trophyless season that was last season for many clubs. Let's put it behind us and talk about when these teams used to win like major trophies, big trophies, play exciting football that their fans were really proud about. Now, the first question on the throwback today is, since you started supporting your favorite football club, the one you're supporting right now, since you started supporting them, what was the first trophy they won since you began supporting them, right? For instance, now, a Chelsea fan who started supporting Chelsea in 2004, for that fan, the first trophy that the fan would have witnessed Chelsea win was the Premier League title in 2005, right? But still a Chelsea fan, but if you started supporting Chelsea in 2023, the Conference League title Chelsea won this year would be your first trophy, So it depends on when you started supporting the club and that would determine which was the first trophy you won. I hope you understand that, right? And it doesn't matter if it's the FA Cup or the Charity Shield or the Carabao Cup or the Premier League or the FIFA Club World Cup or, the Champions League conference. Any trophy is a trophy. It passes for today. We're not talking about major trophy or minor trophy, but don't tell me about preseason trophy, please. Just, normal trophies, whether it's major, whether it's minor. Which was the first trophy that your football club won once you began supporting them? And if you have won multiple trophies since the time you started supporting your club up until this point, then let us know which one has been your favorite. It could be because of the weight of the trophy. Oh, this is bigger than the other one, so it was your favorite. Or it could be the manner in which you won it. You won it against your rivals on the last day of the season. Or you beat your rivals very well, give them 20 points gap to show that you are the Oga. It might be because of that reason. It might be because it was your first one. So because that was your first trophy, it still has a special place in your heart. Any which will, feel free to let us know which trophy. If your club has won multiple trophies since you began supporting them, which one has been your favorite and which was the first trophy you witnessed your football club lift? All right, let's get your thoughts now. You can share them with us on WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp number is 0905 948 1021. You can also reach out to us via the WhatsApp community channel dedicated to sports. Leave us with your name and location when you text us on WhatsApp. We've got a post on our Facebook page. By the way, we're live streaming on Facebook right now at Super FM Ph. Go there, check us out, and interact with the comments, with the post. Interact with the post that we put on our Facebook page. And feel free to put your phone calls through to us right now. The phone numbers to call are 0705 079 1021 or 0811 743 1021. And for our special ladies, you can call 0707 335 0623. It's showtime on Super FM, Throwback Thursday edition. Let's go. Super 93.3 FM. Showtime, good morning.
Hello, Uncle Super Mary.
Good morning to you, welcome.
Yes, morning. This is Mary N.
Go ahead, let's hear you.
Mary, this question, you get this question, they do me for body, but I could see talk. Because I cannot run away from my responsibility, you understand? Mary, to be sincere, since I started from my passion to the game of football, and Arsenal come make me like football. Mary, because I could see talk this, to be sincere. Not trust you.
When did you start supporting Arsenal?
No, tell me when I start to support Arsenal. Tell me when did you start to follow football? That is 3 seasons ago. Like, it's that phase time where Arsenal finished second. In that phase time where Arsenal finished second now.
Okay.
Where they don't win and finish before Man they win. They can't win.
Okay. So within that time, Arsenal have won the Charity Shield.
Wait, now make I talk, vex. You only talk something where not say players gather together and leave their hand up. Now, Emirates Cup and Community Shield. For shame they catch me. I will call you later.
All right. Well, like I said, major trophy, minor trophy. So the Community Shield counts. Arsenal have won the Community Shield in that period. So that's your first trophy and only trophy, and perhaps your most special trophy since you started supporting Arsenal. Thank you for joining the show. Super 93.3 FM. We'll miss that call. Try to get back to us. 0705 079 1021, 0811 743 1021, and 0707 335 0623. Super FM, showtime. Welcome.
Super Mary J, good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Yeah, this is General Lolo, Chelsea General.
Chelsea General, welcome.
Yeah, for me, it's that 2004-2005 Premier League that Jose Mourinho won for us.
That was the first trophy you witnessed Chelsea celebrate.
Yes.
Okay.
And the best among them that makes me happy is when Chelsea won Bayern Munich 2012, that Champions League. Still remain the best Champions League trophy that UEFA have ever moved as a Champions League trophy. That trophy is still the best. But that trophy is the best. I don't see any other Champions League trophy that will come and beat it. I don't see any other Champions League trophy that will come and beat that Champions League trophy.
Thank you. The same trophy that they both give everybody on our own special. Super 93.3 FM. Showtime, good morning.
Merit.
Good morning.
Our own is special. Mr. Chelsea.
I agree. We agree
Because
to
our own
disagree.
is special.
No wala.
When they write that Chelsea FC, that day they write that. You know what happened?
What happened?
That day, as Wenger was getting married.
Oh my God.
So you didn't hear that information.
I know. Yeah.
As Wenger was getting married, and the wife was leaving him that the same day. You didn't know?
I didn't know.
Okay, that's one breaking news I'm giving to you now.
Okay.
2005, when we won our premiership, the world was a peaceful moment. The world, that was a world carnival. Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
When Mourinho won that first trophy for Chelsea, we went again and won with the highest rank in the Premier League.
At the time, yes.
Do you remember that?
Yes.
Then 2012, when we win Bayern Munich, do you know why that trophy is so special?
Why?
We beat them in their own ground.
Okay, that's true.
In their own home.
That's true.
Where they always deal with people. We have Ribery, we have great players. And we have only one corner kick in that match. Do you know that?
Yeah, which you scored from.
God bless you. Do you know that we saved penalty in that match?
We know. Thank you very much.
See, do you know that day Solomon Kalou was having his two children with him?
Oh, wow.
Do you know that Mikel Obi was holding his girlfriend after he was not married?
Thank you. Thank you. I know that Mikel Obi was wearing knicker. He was wearing shirt. Peter Cech wore hand glove. I know. The Drogba wore boots. Now, wow. Super 93.3 FM, Showtime, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you. Welcome to the show.
My name is Fombo Obrekingo.
The Liverpool drama. Welcome.
Yes, sir. For the first day I watched Liverpool ball, I kept telling you carry you.
Now, what's it?
Before the last support day, we have watched football, football. And the first day to carry Premier and Champions League.
When was that? 2005?
Yes. That's the first time to watch ball.
Okay. So you start your own with Champions League trophy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So has that been the most special trophy Liverpool has lifted since you started supporting them?
No, the one to use it, but the one club carry you.
The one way club carry the Champions League.
Champions League, Premier League, World Club Cup, Star Cup, everything.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Liverpool drama. And what a way to start supporting a club. I mean, from the Champions League final, which you won in 2005 against all odds, coming from 3 goals down to knock out, to beat AC Milan on penalties. I mean, that was a really good initiation to the Liverpool family. I envy you. Super 93.3 FM, Showtime. Good morning. Good morning. Anybody there? All right, try to get back to us if you can. 0705-079-1021, 0811-743-1021, and 0707-335-0623. We've got messages on WhatsApp. We'll be checking there in a moment, as well as Facebook. Remember, we're live streaming on Facebook right now, so go there, check us out, and be a part of the conversation. Super 93.3 FM, Showtime. Good morning. Good morning. All right, Super 93.3 FM, Showtime. Good morning.
Mary, good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome. Liverpool man. Welcome.
Yes. Okay, Mary. You see my own as I support Liverpool. Now joy all the way. I tell you how I take support Liverpool. Yes, 2005 Champions League final. Yes, I was in the village.
Too?
Yes, 2005 Champions League final. I was in the village, so because village now there's nowhere to watch, but so it's just one brother that just online. So we just say, Makajori there. Before I reach, they don't play first half finish. Now, AIT now we watch that match. They don't play first half finish. I see people who wear black and red, they don't score 3. The other people who wear white, they never score. See? As it done. Second half start. The goal enter. They come play 3-3. Then waiting come make me as Liverpool final now. Benitez. And then just play the ball, finishing Waka go corner line, go sit down. Now they are winning, they play all the 5 on penalty. Finish, then AC Milan miss one. Now they are winning the all-in-one player. The coaching start then run, go jump, carry him from there for up. So from that day, I say yes, this is my club that I will support. And from then,
I don't win 2 Champions League, 2 Premier League, Carling Cup, FA Cup, Super Cup, World Club Cup. So I'm just overjoyed because I support Liverpool. Yes. Yes.
Let me see.
So all those people, my uncle, they wait to share football stuff. They never even see their team carry Champions League or they even carry it.
I will not stand for that. You want to mock your uncle? You want to mock? I do not stand. I do not stand for that. I do not stand for that. Super 93.3 FM Showtime. Good morning.
Good morning, Mary.
Good morning. Welcome.
Yes, my name is Black Magic.
Black Magic. Chelsea man.
Yeah. Chelsea.
Now the kind name one of the answer be that. Go ahead. Let's hear you.
My time like this is Champion League.
You say wait to do Champion League.
My first trophy. Why is the why support Chelsea?
Hey, that 2012 will be 2021.
No, that one with the big Man City.
Hey.
Yes.
Okay. That was a good way to start as well. You know, starting your support for a club on the day they win the Champions League. That now make them say success, get plenty brothers. I wonder why other fans are not calling on the show today. Anyway, let's go through to WhatsApp 0905948102. This says, hi, good morning. My name is David, an Arsenal fan. I started supporting Arsenal since 2005. Just only FA Cup I have been celebrating with Arsenal and Community Shield. And no major trophies like Premier League or Champions League. David, you go better. Trust me, you go better. Next season day. Good morning, MJ, and welcome to Showtime. My first trophy as a Man United fan was the Champions League final with Chelsea. Man United won that. 2008, that was. Thank you so much for reaching out to us. You did not leave me with your name. You know, tell me your name. Anyway, you're a Man United fan. This says, Mary J, this FIFA Club World Cup is the worst. Just they cut people investment. Cut people investment, he says the worst. It is sweet match. Who tell you to go? Invest in agriculture, invest in agbado, invest in corn. Ewa. You are doing online investment. It's poor. You can't say it's the worst. It's not the worst. So I enjoy it. Who could have believed Madrid will draw? Man City and Chelsea under 2.5. Inter and Dortmund draw. I know they invest again. No passion to score goals. Chukuma from Choba, the first part of London. I've told you, invest in agriculture. Invest in agbado. Good morning, MJ. I am Austin from Oyigbo. My most exciting trophies for him that his club has won 2009-2010 title and the 2011-2012 championship title. I don't even know 2009-2010 what. Which one you win for that year? Now Premier League, I've been at Champions League, I've been at FA Cup, and you say 2011-2012 which championship? With the support club with the relegation. Chimobi says, my first was Carabao Cup in 2012 under King Kani. But the most important one for me was club giving us the EPL after 30 years. Chimobi, thank you so much for reaching out with that. Chelsea Violent, leave me alone. This says, MJ, good morning. Unlike most Chelsea fans who started following football just yesterday during Mourinho era, my first trophy as a United fan was 1999 EPL trophy. And the most important and memorable one was defeating Chelsea in Moscow to lift the UCL trophy. Michael from Woji. Thank you so much, Michael from Woji. You see, when people say all Chelsea, unlike Chelsea that fans that started watching football yesterday during Mourinho era, that your 1999 trophy where you win, no be somebody era. People like to, Chelsea fans, don't mind them. One of the win on a trophy they go. And thank you to everyone who has been a part of the conversation. From our WhatsApp community channel, we've got Frank, the Liverpool Emperor, connecting from Rumor Cruise Pipeline. He says, going back, the memory lane was the famous comeback in the Champions League final in Istanbul. against AC Milan in 2005. However, the most important of them all that my club has won for me was the Premier League trophy in the 2018-2019 season. I see you. After over 30 years, I really understand that one. This says, good morning, the Ambassador of Peace. Since I started supporting my darling Liverpool, we have won everything possible to be won by a big team. The most special trophy was the league title in 2020. Winning a league title after 30 years, that was super special. Thank you so much, Liverpool fans. I get the drift. It was a really special moment. And I think that's where we'll wrap up the conversation. Shout out to everyone who has been a part of the show. Thank you for contributing via the phone lines, the WhatsApp messages, and those on Facebook as well. If you're on the live stream, thank you so much for watching. I see a couple of you there. I see Odogu Malay on the live stream, Anyi Trends on the live stream, as well as Ayan Nayan Emmanuel. I greet all of you especially. Thank you so much for being a part of the conversation. We'll do more sports talk at 4:20 p.m. when we return with sports traffic on your one family, one radio station, Super 93.3 FM Port. In the meantime, the global news at noon is just around the corner. So keep it locked here on Super 93.3 FM Port. This is Mary today, the International Ambassador of Peace, signing out. Ciao.